Matt, how does it feel to be drafted by the Leafs?
It's unbelievable. For me, it's a dream come true. It's my hometown crowd, and to be selected by Toronto, growing up in Toronto, and watching them my entire life, it's something else.
Last year, the Leafs took Toronto Marley Stuart Percy. So you know and admire?
Yeah. Stewie and I we played together for a few games. He was a year older than me, obviously, but we're good buddies, and to be playing alongside him and going through the Marlies and the Ontario Hockey League together now, both being selected by Toronto is awesome.
You're the first of a few Guelph Storm that will be picked today. What have they meant for your development?
It's been awesome. Me, Brock, and Scott Kosmachuk, we've all been we were rookies together, so we're really good friends, and all sharing this together today is it's something a lot of people get to do with teammates like that.
Was it a long night? Was it a long night after? I'm sure you were hoping to get picked last night. So
yeah, sitting there was long. Obviously, it's it's always nice to go that first night, but I'm happy as can be right now, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Can you talk about your style of game?
Yeah, I'm a two-way defenseman. I play in Guelph last year. I played all sorts of minutes and in all situations, and so two-way defenseman who I quarterbacked the power play there, and I ran the penalty kill as well. So kind of somebody who can kind of do it all, but and I got good hockey sense. I compete, and I think that's about it.
Do you prefer power play or penalty kill?
I think when it comes down to it, penalty kill over the power play. Yeah.
How often did you meet with the Leafs?
I met with them once at the Combine, and then once again when they brought players down to their facilities.
Okay, and what was that interview like with them at the Combine?
It was nice. They were really easy. It was laid back, and it was just kind of talking about where you could go and what they think of you and what you think of yourself, and I guess just being picked by Toronto there in 35. They said they weren't sure if I was going to be there, and but I'm happy that I was, and I'm happy they took me.
Were you a Leaf fan when you were a kid?
Yeah, I was a huge Leaf fan. Growing up in Toronto, I was part of the Buds Club that they had years ago, and now I'm part of the real club, so it's an honor.
Who were your favorite players on the Leafs when you were playing?
When I was growing up, it was Brian McCabe. Brian McCabe was a guy I loved to watch there in Toronto. Him and Matt Sundin.
When did you get to the Buds Club, do you remember?
Geez, I don't know, a couple Carlton Bears maybe, that's about it.
Do you still have posters on your bedroom at home?
No. Yeah, I grew out of those a couple years ago. Yeah, I had to take them down this year.
When you met with the Leafs, did they throw you any of those curveball questions that you hear about sometimes in meetings?
No, they were, a lot of the teams were really laid back. Toronto was as well. They just kind of get to know you kind of type stuff. They weren't really throwing weird questions or anything.
Now, if you're a Leaf fan, you're obviously aware that they've got a lot of defensemen.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
I got to work. That's all it is. I just gotta work, and if it's next year, if it's 2 years, or if it's 5 years down the road, my dream is to play in the NHL, and I know they have they're deep on defense, and it's something I gotta work for.
Sort of you were asked already. What was last night like sitting through and then coming back here today? What was that like?
It was tough sitting through last night. But I was happy for my friends like Scott Lawton and Thomas Wilson. They all got picked last night, and they were thrilled. So I was happy for them, and unfortunately I didn't go last night. But I ended up in Toronto, and like I said, it's unbelievable.
Did you take a long walk somewhere last night, or what did you do?
No, I just went back to the room with my family and hung out and didn't do much. Just kind of laid low and got a good night's sleep. And
knew at some point today you're going
yeah, exactly. So it was going to happen one way or another. And
are you the first person in your family to be drafted to the NHL, like in terms of any relations at all?
Carlo Koliakovo, years ago, I think in 2002. He's a cousin of mine. So and he went to Toronto as well, which is crazy. So
how is he related? Like
he's my mom's cousin. Yeah, she's Italian.
You have a hat.
Yeah.
It's very nice. You get to keep it?
I hope so.
When you said you liked McCabe as a player, you're not really like a McCabe player. What was it about him that attracted you?
His one-timers? Yeah, that year when he was, however many goals he had, I just liked the way he played. He played hard, he competed, and he battled. So he was just a guy that I looked up to as a defenseman.
When you say you took the posters down last year, who were they? Who did you have up on the walls?
I think we had a Matt Sundin one in my room, but then me and my brother we shared a room. But then when we split, they kind of came down. Everything was redone. I had Matt Sundin, and then we had a Doug Gilmour poster there. Yeah, so a couple of greats there.
Your own little Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Where was this? In Etobicoke?
Yes.
What was the address?
The address?
Yeah. Postal code. What street did you live?
Kipling. Yeah.
It's nice and What did Carlo tell you about the Leafs and playing and being
being in the madness sort of thing?
Yeah, he loved it in Toronto, and he said if he could have stayed there, he would have loved to. And unfortunately for him, they parted ways. But he's moved on in his career, and he just said obviously it's a huge hockey market, and like growing up, you know that. And I mean, he was from Toronto, so like myself, and you kind of know what you're getting into there. For some other guys, you might not know the size of the market and how big the microscope is.
So if he's your mom's cousin, he's your second cousin. Is
Yeah,
that what it is?
yeah, second cousin.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
First hug, your brother?
Pardon?
Who got the first hug?
Yeah, the little brother. Yeah,
Pretty tight?
yeah. Little guy was excited.
How old is he?
He's 12.
So you could walk to MasterCard Center.
Ooh, could be about an hour walk, but I'm Kipling and Eglinton area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a little far.
Yeah.